Stormy Daniels was just arrested at a nasty Ohio club after a customer reached up and groped the estranged stripper who claimed she had an affair with President Donald Trump. Daniels was reportedly performing on stage when one of the onlookers reached up and she let him touch her. It didn't take long before the police arrived and hauled her off to the station for a mugshot. Her lawyer, Michael Avenatti, claims she will fight the charges and that she was touched in a non-sexual way, although one must wonder how it's non-sexual when it's at a club where Stormy is wearing her birthday suit, or very close to it. Her lawyer believes it was a setup, but I wonder what part was actually up, if you catch my drift. The laws in Ohio restrict patrons and employees who lack clothes are not allowed to touch each other, which is why the arrest appears to have happened. The police came by, arrested Stormy, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, and it wasn't long until the news of her arrest was viral and her mugshot plastered in numerous outlets. Her lawyer thinks this was a setup, but many others speculate that perhaps she set it up herself. Stormy is known to do things for attention, besides her job, and this could be one of the ways she got herself in the news to keep the popularity going. She also claimed she was going to visit the border around the same time Melania went to see how immigrants detained are being treated. It seems like Stormy does anything for attention, and it wouldn't be too far-fetched if this was done on purpose. The Daily Mail reported that Daniels and two other dancers were taken into custody from the Sirens nightclub. Authorities were notified when the Stormy had allegedly smacked her bare bosom into undercover officers and forced their faces into the middle of the breasts. Two of the three undercover officers were female. A fourth officer, who is a detective, noticed this from afar and appears to have put the arrest in motion. Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, was arrested at a club in Columbus, Ohio, for allowing a customer to touch her while on stage, lawyer Michael Avenatti said on Twitter, describing the touching as non-sexual. She will plead not guilty to 3 misdemeanor charges, Avenatti said in a later post on Twitter. We will vehemently contest all charges, he wrote. Avenatti said he expected his client to be released on bail. She is scheduled to appear in court on Friday, NBC News affiliate in Washington said, citing court documents. Daniels has been on tour since last winter, appearing at strip clubs across the United States. She was due to perform at the Sirens Gentlemen's Club on Wednesday and Thursday, according to its website. However, Avenatti, in a post on Twitter early on Thursday, cited an official statement from Daniels as saying, as a result of what happened last night, I will unfortunately be unable to go forward with tonight's scheduled performance. I deeply apologize to my fans in Columbus. He had said earlier she was arrested during what he described as a sting operation. This was a setup and politically motivated. It reeks of desperation. We will fight all bogus charges, Avenatti said on Twitter. Ohio law says that strip club patrons and nude or semi-nude employees are not allowed to touch each other. Stormy Daniels isn't that good looking, so her career will end shortly after people keep seeing her in the news. Once she's out of the headlines, then she'll just be another girl at the club making money until she's too old to shake her soon-to-be sagging rear on stage.